Hey, so we're down here getting ready to go up, and I'm going to show you the West Wing and why you don't want to stay here if at all possible. So we're going to go up. We're going to go check it out here in just a second, and I'm going to show you. We're going to walk up there to the fourth floor. So the West Wing of the MGM Grand was originally the Mariana Hotel, built in 1975. When MGM took over the property in 1990 to build the MGM Grand, they decided the property was structurally sound and decided it would make a great addition and save money rather than building an entire wing of a hotel. So that's what they did. They closed it off, built the rest of the MGM Grand around it, and then a few years later opened it as the West Wing of the MGM Grand. Now, how did I end up on the West Wing? Well, my experience is I always ask for an upgrade. I did, and I didn't realize it was just a really busy weekend in Vegas. NASCAR, Raiders, so on and so forth. So she said, I'm sorry, I don't have anything, but she goes, I'll tell you what. She goes, I have a king in our West Wing. It's our standard rooms rather than the grand rooms. And she's like, I can get you something there. And I was like, well, what is it? And so she's like, oh, it's just our standard rooms. They're just a little bit smaller. You know, they're not as big. You lose the big sitting area. So if you like to have the big sitting area, and the bathroom is a little smaller. And I thought, well, I was just going to say no when she said, hey, I'll comp you your 2 nights you're here. I'll comp your resort fees for you because you're taking, a standard room over a grand room. And I thought, well, I'm not even going to be in the room that much. I don't care. No big deal. Got to the room. I saw this carpet and I thought, oh my gosh, what is this? And then when I opened the door to the room, I was greeted with a horrible smell. I opened the shower door to see what was there, and it was moldy in the corners of the shower. The shower light did not work. The floor was dirty, and you could see that it hadn't been vacuumed in a while, or at least not the last couple of times, because there was crumbs on the floor. And then there was like some kind of white gunk on the shower area, like soap scum of some sort. Just showed me that it hadn't been cleaned well. And I thought, I don't even know if I want to sleep in here, because who knows when the last time they actually, put new linens on the bed. So I was like, okay, I'm going back down because she told me I could. Got down there. The lady that was there said, I'm sorry, we're fully booked. There's nothing I can do. And I was like, nothing? And she said, okay, well, I can actually get you your room comped for the night. Come down first thing in the morning. We'll get you moved. I said, okay. So I came and I said, hey, I want housekeeping to come up and clean and maintenance to fix the shower light. She promised they would be right up. 3.5 hours later, and several calls, and nobody ever came. Finally, I went down in the morning, and they were telling me, okay, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let me go get my manager. The manager on duty said, sorry, if I move you, we do have some rooms available, but if I move you, then I will have to reverse the comp for your room as well as your resort fees. And I was like, that's not fair. And she said, well, that's just how it is. So she said, you have to choose. And so after arguing, I finally just gave up because I had to go to a show, and decided I just will not stay at the MGM Grand again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a King West Wing room. Here's your toilet. You've got a phone in here, so if you need to make those very important business calls while on the throne, you can do so. I mean, nothing says business like doing your business while doing your business. Here you've got a concrete floor for a shower. Oh my gosh, the shower had mold in it and everything. And I mean, again, look at this room. This is not, when I look at a grand room and then I go, oh, this is supposed to be just a standard. This is like a completely different hotel. And of course it is, but they didn't tell me that at the front desk. And I so wish I had been like, give me just a minute. Let me look this up on my phone. Of course, we've got avocado sinks. We've got brown leather. So yeah, I mean, we are sporting some 70s look in this room. Oh yeah. Lots of mirrors too. And so if you do not like looking in the mirror, you cannot avoid it in this room. No matter where you are in the room, you're seeing yourself in the mirror. In the bed, out of the bed, at the desk, in front of the TV. I mean, you can't go anywhere without seeing yourself. And we'll take another sweep over the bed here, and you can see there is a little bitty window, but it ain't much. Oh, and again, I don't know why all the mirrors. That light right there by the chair, you have to unplug it. There's no light switch for it, which is weird. And the bed is super, super thin, and it offers no comfort whatsoever. And again, you can see there's stuff on the floor. The carpet is stained. I've stayed in $40 a night hotels better than this. And of course, voila, the closet. As it may be, I mean, it stunk, but so did the room. So I mean, I don't know. My clothes hung in there for a while. They might absorb the smell. But anyway, that is a King West Wing room for you.